package here from Air. They've got a new travel collection here, which has a new travel backpack. You've got regular nylon, the gray, and then X-Pack. They also have a travel pack small. They have the flight pack, an excellent everyday bag, the Go pack, some slings. They got the regular sling, the Sling Max, and then the travel sling, all in those 3 different colors, and a little Go sling. Now, I'm not sure what they sent me, but let's get into it. Okay, looks like we got the new travel pack, the flight pack, and then this is the Day Sling Max. You know, they have a bigger one on the website that's even larger than this. I'm gonna walk you through all the nooks and crannies. Now, this is one of my favorite travel bags. You see this one back here? The packed travel bag, one of my favorites. I'll link to that below. I helped them design it. This is the other one I'm recommending a lot to my friends. Black, looks good. It's been around a while. It's built really well. It's like durable. People don't have problems with this bag. Now, I am very familiar with this bag, so let's just check out and see if there's anything different on the outside. We've got the magnetic sternum strap. You've seen these before. They just magnets. How do they work? These straps feel great. Dense, like just stiff enough, but with good mesh on the inside. You see this channel right here? Quite sturdy mesh and padding with the breathability. You're not gonna suffer with this back panel. Now, it is got like a little piece of plastic in there giving you some support, and your laptop is here in the back. So that's gonna give you even more solidity. I like a stiff back panel. Why? Well, you see these little straps right here? If you're really packing this out and you're gonna do a lot of hoofing around, getting hip straps, which they sell separately, makes a big difference. If your bag is stiff enough on its back panel to actually load that weight down onto your hips instead of it just like compressing and flumping out like that. So I think our back is stiff enough here to get you enough of that, especially with your laptop in there. You've also got load lifting adjustment straps. See how our straps are a little bit down below the surface of the bag? That helps it carry the weight a little bit higher up on the body, which is good. And then these load adjustment straps help pull it forward a little bit. You know, a lot of bag companies have those and they don't tend to do a lot, but it's every little bit helps, right? Back panel is solid. Front panel, all this material, this is the ballistic nylon, 1680D ballistic nylon. It also is available in that X-Pack and the heathered gray. This, I like, this is a little bit heavier than the X-Pack. The X-Pack is just as durable, if not more, but there's something about the ballistic nylon I've always liked. X-Pack though is slightly lighter, should be slightly lighter, and just as durable. But just this burly 1680D, it's not like the lightest bag in the whole world, so if you're traveling in Southeast Asia or Australia where they're like serious about the weight of your bag, that could be a deal breaker. Okay, a couple things to note here. Handles on both sides, okay? One side you have a little secret compartment. There's a zipper tucked away in here, and they just made the fabric so it loops over that. I think that's very elegant, actually. For soft goods design, just keeping it simple. You've got a nice Hypalon tab zip pull. Arguably, I don't want my passport right on the external outside of the bag, so this is maybe, for me, less of a secret pocket, though you can tuck that zipper in there. I'll probably just leave that out like that, and that's where like the AirPods are. It's just another external pocket. You also have your quick access here, which is what I live by. You've got a nice, like, I don't know, it almost feels like Velcro, like the loop side of Velcro on the inside. It's like sort of a durable, soft is the feeling. Size on our quick access is like your iPhone Max, like a fat phone, would fill this up quite good. My regular iPhone, I've got probably 2 inches of space on the top. This is where iPhone and AirPods go. That's basically it. Keep it simple, keep it safe. And then on the other side here, you have a big old water bottle compartment with a zip so you can keep it sort of compressed away from you. Or you've got a little bit of stretchiness in this. Here's my current favorite water bottle for everyday use and travel. It's a 32 ounce Owala. I know some of you are like, Chase not using the Camelback chute? No, and some of you are like, I don't know this guy. What do you mean? People watch his channel? But great water bottle, great. I'm gonna probably do a whole review on this thing, but 32 ounces and it fits damn good. Then you have this magnetic compression strap, which you can kind of cinch it down a little more with. Looks like I'm basically at capacity. I actually can't get it around there. Your water bottle might fit. I put mine in upside down because the fabric is thinner down here. So if I tip this upside down, that's probably gonna come out. Notice that. Know about it. Don't tip your bag upside down. So these compression straps, a couple things about this. Magnetic clips, which is like, that's fine. Sometimes they'll come undone without you wanting them to flop around. I don't tend to use compression straps on a bag like this at all, but it can be nice that they're there. My challenge with this is it's not fat enough, not long enough webbing to actually add, for instance, a yoga mat. Other side over here, it's not longer over here, right? So being able to add a yoga mat or something tall and skinny, a tripod, you could probably get a tripod in some finagly way into here. But that's one play, like when the webbing's longer, then you possibly have this like webbing flopping around. We call that travel drag, and we don't like it. So if you had longer webbing, you'd need to have something that could gather that up and keep it from flopping around. But an important thing about these is they do not go over any zippers. That means you can open the bag in any of the compartments without having to undo the compression straps, which is something we've been teaching bag companies how to do in a consulting role for a long time. Because it sucks when you've got like straps that like either dangle if they're not attached, but then they go over the zip, so I have to undo them just to unzip my shit. That's better for the structure and the durability of the bag. This is pulling and putting pressure when you cinch that down really tight on this zip, but they're using really high quality zips here. I'll show you in a second. Minimal branding, just a little air tab. Just, don't you like the look of this thing? It's kind of nice. Front pocket down at the bottom, which I find myself almost never using when I traveled with this. It does have a key hook. This is a great place for like putting stuff that you don't really need. The bummer is, it is just like readily accessible on the outside of the bag, and we don't have any sort of security thing. Maybe I could just try to take this and put it in there for a minimal little thing. That little tab, by the way, kind of brilliant. This is, when you wanna look for these kinds of things with zippers, because you hold that to do that. Why? Because this is a water-sealed zip, and you just need to do two hands. Otherwise, you're trying to gather fabric and do stuff. Those little tabs speak to the kind of consideration, the thoughtfulness, and the design of this. Now, this is version 3, I believe, of this bag, okay? What I've seen so far, tiny little improvements, just more speaking to the fact that they're like, we're gonna sell this bag for a long time, making little design updates that make it feel slightly more of like a whole with itself. I do like it. Another thing, these zipper pulls, they got those big old zipper pulls. They used to really be even bigger and louder, but it's kind of nice. I called them like the Predator dreadlock back in the day. They're less loud now. They don't click and dangle and clamber and jangle. I'm gonna keep looking for words. Okay, let's look at the laptop really quick before going to the front panel. Back of the bag, you'll see a water sealed zip, which is not gonna it's not waterproof, but it sure is helpful, right? And then you zip that open, and inside you've got a big old panel that is pulled off the bottom of the bag just slightly, definitely enough. Maybe an inch there, which is great. So your laptop's not gonna, when you throw the bag, your laptop is protected by that solid, sturdy piece of rigid plastic in the back, right? So especially when the laptop is putting that shear, is it shear tension? I don't know, it's wide, so this isn't gonna collapse this way at all. So it's just gonna keep it nice and safe. I know that's important for a lot of us. Now, you do have like a little lip for your laptop, slightly padded, nice. That means you could throw your like in front of that little lip there. Right there, oh, right there. And that goes all the way down below the laptop. You could throw your Papers. Business papers, man. And then this is new on this bag. I believe they didn't have this in the 2.0. Tech pocket right here. Padded on the inside. Throwing my laptop charger right here with my external hard drive, which basically every time I get into my computer, I'm getting my external hard drive and my laptop charger. Anytime I can plug it in, I'm gonna do it. Why? Because sometimes when you're on the road, you don't know when you're gonna be able to plug it in next time. So if there's a freaking charger right there, I'm gonna pull this out. But what's great about this is it has that protection. Your laptop's gonna be back here, and this padding in this panel, as well as the lining material, which I love right now. Excellent lining material. It's not gonna like get oily. Oil's not gonna be absorbed by this. This is a good pocket. Little rope zipper there. This is, they're taking a note here from Bellroy's like transit pack. I'll link to that one below at this time code. I'll link to my travel bags page on matterful.co where I list out, like, if you're looking for a travel bag, you need to know about lots of them. That's where I'll list that. And the Bellroy Transit has a great version of this as well. I think this is a very good implementation of this. Because again, I get my laptop and I get my charger in one zipper. Like I probably won't zip this closed. Why? Because it comes all the way up to the top. Nothing's falling out of this. That zipper is perfectly placed up top. So I can just dip that away and make it just a taco I can lift in and out of without zipping. So one zipper and I've got access to that stuff. Very good air. Yes. Before I get to this front panel, I want to mention this handle on the top. All their handles, it's just webbing with some padding inside. That slick seatbelt kind of, good seatbelt kind of webbing. These are great. It's slightly bows up. Gonna feel nice in the hand. The handle is something you interact with so much in a bag. I'm always telling brands, this is where you get to speak to the consumer. Like, hey, here's how to think of us. And they've done a good job with this one. It's very simple. It's very elegant as soft goods design goes. And you've got a little webbing one down at the bottom. One of the things I'd love for them to do is they have a rain fly. I wish there was just a little pocket down here to hide away my rain fly, right? Because it's nice to have, especially if you're out in Southeast Asia or places where it might be monsoon season. You really just want to ruck around and not have to worry about a thing. Anyways, they've got like a $25 rain fly. Maybe you could throw it in this pocket or something like that. It's nice to have. Not essential because this is all water resistant. You've got the water sealed zip on the laptop. Everyone else is just a reverse coiled zipper, which I think looks and feels and functions better than your typical external access, like with a water sealed. Okay, so big old YKK number 10 zip, and this goes down a little bit further than it used to, it feels like. Comes way down. You can see where that zipper is, so if you have something stiff right here, that's gonna keep this from going down that far. Truth is, I never need to unzip it down this far. You do have, I mean, you can see how far it goes down there. Undies pockets, little elastic on the top. Again, this is an excellent liner material. You're gonna like the way that this feels. It's just like durable and stiff enough, slick enough. Little undies here, all sorts of pens and places to put your phone, a zipper for cables that you like need but you don't want in the way of stuff, right? Chapstick, things that you don't need all the time. And then this guy, oh, wow. Business papers, man. These big YKK number 10, I can't speak highly enough of this. They move smooth, they have lockable zips on this. This just feels good. Okay, bueno. Then the same kind of zipper, but right behind that is our main compartment. One meshy pocket up here. Throw some stuff in there if you'd like. Stuff that you might need, but like very rarely or occasionally. And then you just got massive capacity. They've also in this launch, they've put out some packing cubes that are designed to fit this bag, a large, medium, and small. The large covers up like it looked like it covered to there, which would be probably for me ideal. A big chunk of clothing, like taking up all of this to there, and then tech pouch goes right on top. A couple accessory pouches like right up in here. Maybe a small packing cube for undies and socks behind a tech pouch. Everything on this is feeling really good. Just to my hands and to my experience as a traveler, it's like, this is a very solid bag. You're not gonna be sad about it, right? Basically same capacity as just about everything out there. Compare it to the Peak Design travel bag. Compare it to the Packed travel backpack, which we're getting more in stock here in another couple weeks. The Peak Design can expand and bump out slightly more, giving you more capacity than this by a little bit, maybe like an extra 2 to 3 liters, something like that. However, this is just like a sleek, simple bag. You're paying for it. It's like $250, $275 at the time of making this for the X-Pack version. Arguably, you're gonna get like this ballistic nylon isn't gonna break down on you. I haven't seen the heathered gray personally in the travel bag. That's probably not gonna break down on you. The first thing that's gonna break is gonna be like little pieces of mesh in water bottle pockets. Actually, this is quite durable, right? Little bits and bops, the inside of the liner getting sort of sketchy, dirty, whatever. You know, you have to clean out your bag every now and again. Ultimately, travel bag is on point. Air Travel Bag 3.0. Let's take a look at the flight pack. So, same ballistic nylon, same water sealed zip right here, same little tabs. No compression straps, but we've got our little water bottle pocket. Again, 32 ounce water bottle pocket is big, and that does it just fine. I like to have a big water bottle pocket. I don't like to get dehydrated. Sometimes you're traveling and you don't know where your next water is gonna come from. You don't know where your next charge is gonna come from, and you don't know where your next water is gonna come from. Same handle on the top. We also have these side like briefcase handles. And with this pack, you've got these clips down here to grab our backpack straps and hide them away. What do you need this for? I'll tell you what for. It's business time. Where are my papers? Quick access pocket in the middle, same basic size, same material on the inside, which is that Velcro loopy type material, kind of like a fuzz protected. Same zip pulls, big YKK, reverse coiled here, so you've got that fabric on the outside, and same front panel coming down, big. This is nice. Again, you can put stuff just down in here. You've got the undie pockets, right? And all the way back, that might be where my business papers go, right? And then another zip right here. Same inner liner. This is a great daily carry bag. I'm gonna show you this, like the inside here in just a moment, but just look at the size and shape of it a bit, right? It's really boxy, right? It's square. You can get that like side briefcase mode when you really like are like, I'm a blogger living in Bali, but I'm going into a business meeting, so stash the straps. Hi, Jerome. Let's talk about bringing Kratom to the masses. Okay, then our zipper for our main compartment goes down on that side. You got a little strap gather right here. This goes down all the way to there, but on the other side, it just goes to here. So you can get that like side access vibe. Looks like this one comes with a shoulder strap, pretty solid. Some mesh underneath, plastic like Duraflex type connectors, which are strong, plenty strong, minimal branding. For my money, I'll probably end up accessing it just like this, right? Laptop, business papers, and a couple undie pockets here to stash some stuff. So capacity in this, could I fit like where's my tech pouch goes. Like if this is my daily carry, honestly, I unpack my tech pouch into these pockets, and this is like, because, and this is like not an insignificant deal. These handles feel really good. They have like, they're different from the other handles. They've got like a piece of foam or like light plastic wrapped in this good kind of rough webbing. Sort of feels like it feels gritty, feels like, So I wouldn't be surprised if I actually oriented the bag like this most of the time. The only challenge to that is my laptop goes in only this way. The laptop is kind of pulled off the bottom of the bag. It's sort of hard to tell. It is slightly. And we've got that piece of plastic in the back that's totally rigid enough. By the way, this little handle was the same on the tech or the travel pack, the like luggage pass-through, or a little handle to sort of ruck around like this. And this is an epic everyday carry bag. Honestly, very capable. Sort of interested that it's in the travel, like, I guess it's in the travel section because you're wearing the travel pack, and you're carrying this like this. You've got no strap and dangle. This goes onto the seat in the airplane. The backpack goes up in the overhead compartment. You've got everything that you need for your flight: Bluetooth headphones, iPad, Netflix downloaded. Succession. Okay, let's switch over to the Day Sling 3 Max. Same ballistic nylon. It's also available in that X-Pack size-wise. Here's what you're looking at. Actually quite like sleek and functional. Doesn't get, like, you can tell it's not going to get all like wrapped up on transit and stuff like that. Here's a good little maneuver right here. Fidlock magnetic buckle that you just slide off. They actually don't come out without you wanting them to, almost ever. I've used them lots and they never have for me. You've got one buckle here. The move on this is you make it pretty tight. That puts that right on my shoulder, but I'm not noticing, like, it's actually not uncomfortable. Some bigger bags where you're carrying heavier load, that kind of thing can dig into you. But you keep it nice and tight, right? Like this. You can access it when it's on body. But the move is over the head, and now you're down. You don't have to do that like, okay, we got a little hang strap here, loop, hang something from it, or just hang it on the wall. Then you've got a front pocket, which is just this front panel. This one is thin, and it does not have a lot of space. You do have a keychain thing in there. So meaning by not a lot, like, it's plenty wide. It's just not like the dimension. You can see the dimension here on the bottom of the bag. That is all in, and I like that they're using like a number 5 zipper here. You've got quite a bit of space. Quite spacious in here, quite spacious. Eckhart Tolle on, or Tolle on Russell Branson. Russell, that's his name, right? It was an older interview. Highly recommend. Listen, find Russell Branson interviewing Eckhart Tolle. It's good. Spaciousness. It's quite spaciousness. Here's my 11-inch iPad Pro. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, that can fit there. There's a little tablet sleeve. Can you see this back here? Look at that. Perfecto mundo. Zipper pouch right here. You got some of these little guys. You got the same thing on this side. And then you've got the capacity, which is like easily Bluetooth headphones, right? Over-ear Bluetooth headphones. Easily like a 32-ounce water bottle. That's the move right there. I got my water bottle and my iPad, a journal maybe, some snacks, and I'm in. Then you've got a little handle on the back, kind of, small and simple and sweet. Arguably, I don't know if I'd do it any differently. I might even just go for a thin webbing on the top so I could just loop my finger there. But you got it that way. And then a secret pocket on the back if you want to keep your passport with you when you're out and about, or, monies. Monies, dude, this is great. This is a very functional bag. What do you think of the design? The sort of pill shape look, smooth, rounded corners. So it's very unboxy compared to the flight pack. Okay, so what's your take on these? Here's mine. These are durable, well constructed, thoughtfully designed, lots of little details, that are just nice, like this Hypalon zip pull, right? Little bits and bops that you're like, this was put together well. That kind of experience, like I'm telling you, my whole website, matterful.co. Get on the email list there because we do giveaways. We'll be doing one at 150,000 subs. And I don't really send any other emails. But the whole gist behind matterful.co is the stuff that matters for the stuff that matters. Because everyday goods that are actually good are good every day. These products here are like the kind that will keep their promises. I'm stoked. I think Air make really good stuff. These are solid. You're gonna dig this. Like you don't need to be thinking about a bag for forever, right? Sometimes you just need to like, fine, let's do it. The point is to be out there traveling with this or hitting those cafes and business meetings and public transit with everything that you need, or out for a day with just a few essentials, right? The point is to be out there living, not shopping about the kind of life you can have, right? And these products, you spend the money, they're gonna last, and you're gonna like the way that they organize your stuff, the way that the materials break in over time, the way that they resist the dirt and the pet hair, right? So you've seen what they do. You know what the look of it is. And if it's speaking to you, that's like the most important thing when you're choosing a product. It needs to be able to do what you need it to do. If you need to travel, maximum carry-on travel size basically, and you like the all black and you don't mind, like the weight isn't the biggest issue for you, this is an excellent pack to go with. If you need daily carry and you don't mind the boxiness and you really love this whole thing, this is like perfect size for me. I could probably fit my camera in here and make this like an everyday rig effortlessly. I like this bag quite a bit. And same with this. I don't think I could fit my big camera in here. I probably could actually. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Bam, bam, and I've got plenty of space for a microphone. It's not the most protective setup, but like surprisingly functionally like capable. Lots of capacity here. Okay, that's it for me on these bags. Holler in the comments with any questions. I'll answer everything that I'm able to. Use my links below because they support the channel. It's how I literally put gluten-free crackers on the table for my little baby girl. All right, that's it. Get on the email list at matterful.co. That's where we do giveaways. We'll be getting Air, hopefully, to be a part of that next giveaway. We gave away thousands of dollars of gear the last time when we crossed 100,000 subs. So get on the email list at matterful.co. Other than that, you know, get out there, get in the world, mix it up a little bit, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Bye.